Hello and welcome to my channel, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're going to be talking about ball python care, so please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for more videos like this, watch my other house channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff, my youngest son's channel, Henny's Toys and Games, or my oldest son's channel, Little Chris 10. Now let's dive into the video. Ball pythons are named for their behavior of curling themselves up into a tight ball. They are found in the grasslands of Western and Central Africa. Typical ball python appearance and behavior. As your ball python gets ready to shed, their eyes will turn a milky blue/gray over the course of a few days, and their skin color will start to dull and develop a whitish sheen. They may become irritable during shedding periods. If possible, avoid handling while they're shedding and right after they've eaten. Your ball python's appetite may vary. If your ball python misses more than a couple of consecutive feeding sessions, especially if they're not shedding at the time, consult your veterinarian. Characteristics. Care difficulty. Good for beginner snake hobbyist. Average lifespan up to 30 years with proper care. Average adult size 4 to 5 feet long. Diet carnivore. Thawed frozen rodents of appropriate size is recommended. Minimum habitat size 10 to 20 gallons when adolescent, 40 plus gallons for adults. Ball python supplies appropriately sized habitat, substrate, moss, water dish, hideaway place, climbing decor, plants, heat emitter, heat fixture, UV light emitter, thermostats, humidity gauge, frozen rodents, habitat size, and appropriately sized and shaped habitat will accommodate normal behavior and exercise for a ball python. A very young snake can be housed in a 10 to 20 gallon tank. You will need to increase habitat size beyond 20 gallons. As your snake grows to adulthood, a ball python will reach adult size in 3 years. An adult should be housed in a tank that is large enough for them to stretch out fully. A 40-gallon breeder tank is the minimum recommended tank size for an adult ball python. Building your habitat. Substrate, paper-based bedding, reptile carpet, forest bedding, and aspen. Wood shavings can be used as substrate if aspen is used. It must be changed weekly to prevent it from becoming excessively wet or soiled. Pine and cedar should not be used as bedding, as they contain oils that can irritate your ball python's skin. Decor, provide a hiding area for your ball python. Synthetic or natural wood hiding logs are preferred. These hiding areas also provide an opportunity for your ball python to regulate their body temperature by getting away from a direct basking area. The size of the hiding log should be large enough for your snake to fit inside. Hides will need to be increased in size as your ball python grows. Ball pythons like to climb, so providing climbing branches are great for enrichment. Plants in a background can be added to complement the aesthetics of your habitat. Temperature, the temperature graduate of 95 degrees for the warm end and 78 degrees for the cool end is recommended. Radiant heat should be provided with an over-the-tank basking lamp with heat bulb. Temperatures in the tank should be monitored daily with at least 2 thermostats, one in the cool zone and one in the basking zone, or with a point and shoot thermometer. Humidity, maintain 40 to 60% humidity, 70% during shedding. Lighting, while ball pythons are nocturnal, they do benefit from exposure to UV light during the day. Provide 8 to 12 hours of light daily. UVA/UVB light has been shown to improve the immune system function and to promote the health and normal behavior of all reptiles. Don't leave white light on at all times. A nocturnal or infrared heat should be used at night. Cleaning your ball python's habitat. Thoroughly clean and disinfect the habitat at least once a week. Place your snake in a separate, safe, and secure temporary enclosure. Scrub the tank and furnishings with a reptile habitat cleaner or 3% bleach solution. Allow the bleach solution to remain on the enclosure for 10 minutes before washing off to ensure disinfection. If using a commercial cleaner, follow habitat cleaner manufacturer's instructions. Rinse thoroughly with water, removing all traces of bleach or cleaner smell. Dry the tank and furnishings completely and add clean substrate before returning your ball python to the habitat. What do ball pythons eat? A well-balanced ball python diet consists of appropriately sized frozen rodents, thawed/warmed to above room temperature. Live prey should not be fed, as rodents commonly bite snakes, and the wounds can lead to life-threatening infections. If feeding your snake live rodents, do not leave them unattended. Live rodents can injure the snake, sometimes fatally. Snakes should be fed prey that is approximately the size of the snake's width at mid-body. Things to remember when feeding your ball python: feed juveniles once a week, adults every 1 to 2 weeks. Ideally, snakes should be fed in a separate feeding enclosure so that your ball python snake doesn't associate your hand or the habitat being opened with feeding. Ball pythons are nocturnal feeders, so they should preferably be offered meals at night. Do not use a microwave to defrost frozen rodents, and do not prepare them in the same area that you prepare food. If it is unavoidable, be sure to thoroughly disinfect the area. See the feeding frozen/raw foods care sheet for more information. Fresh, clean water should be available at all times in a large enough bowl for your ball python to soak in. Ball pythons care. Snakes will regularly shed their skin. Healthy snakes should shed skin in one complete piece. Ensure the humidity in the habitat is at an appropriate level, 70% while shedding, to allow your ball python to shed properly. A shallow open bowl of water in which snakes can soak, or a piece of damp paper towel or sphagnum moss, plus daily misting with warm water, can aid in shedding. The eye caps, called spectacles, should come off during shedding. If they do not, don't remove them on your own and instead seek veterinary care. Where to buy a ball python? Petco sells ball pythons in stores. Call your local location ahead of time to ensure availability. Tank mates. Ball pythons are typically docile with their pet parents, but are often antisocial with other snakes and are best housed alone. Housing them with other ball pythons may lead to stress and competition and could negatively affect their eating patterns, health. Signs of a healthy ball python: active and alert, clear eyes except when shedding, eats regularly, good body compensation, healthy supply, smooth skin, regularly sheds skin in one complete piece, free of mites and ticks. Red flags: if you notice any of these signs, contact your veterinarian. Unusually frequent or infrequent shedding, vomiting, lethargic, or reluctant to eat, abnormal feces, bumps or spots on skin, reddish pink color to skin, possibly indicating systematic infection, labored breathing, bubbles from mouth or nose, difficulty shedding or shedding skin in pieces, white, cheesy substance in mouth, common ball python health issues, dermatitis, symptoms or causes, blisters or crusty scabs may be caused by burns from heat bulbs or hot rocks. Rapid or lack of shedding or shedding in pieces may be caused by an unclean habitat or one that is too cold or damp, which can suppress the immune system. and lead to secondary bacterial, viral, and parasitic infections of the skin. Suggested action: consult your veterinarian, clean the habitat, and lower humidity. Health issue: respiratory disease. Symptoms or causes: labored breathing, mucus or bubbles from the mouth or nostrils. Can be caused by a habitat that is too cold or damp, which can suppress the immune system and lead to secondary bacterial, viral, and parasitic infections. Suggested action: consult your veterinarian and keep the snake warm and dry. Health issues: dermatitis, white cheesy substance or scabs inside the mouth, loss of teeth and appetite. Can be secondary to improper temperature, humidity, or dirty habitats. If untreated, it can be fatal. Symptoms or causes: white cheesy substance in the mouth or scabs inside mouth, loss of teeth and appetite. Can be secondary to improper temperature, humidity, or dry habitat or dirty habitat. If untreated, can be fatal. Suggested action: immediately consult your veterinarian. Health issue: ticks or mites. Symptoms or causes can cause detritus or transmit infection. Can remain in the environment if not eradicated and cleaned properly. Suggested action: consult your veterinarian. Health issues: lumps or bumps in skin. Symptoms or causes from infections or tumors. Suggested action: consult your veterinarian. Frequently asked questions: how big do ball pythons get? Ball pythons can reach up to 5 feet long with proper care. How long do ball pythons live? Up to 30 years with proper care. Do ball pythons bite? Any snakes can bite if provoked. Ball pythons are normally docile and tolerate handling, but as with all snakes, they may strike if ill or stressed, or if they feel threatened, or misinterpret your hand as a food source. This sometimes happens during periods of shed, when the eye caps can impact their vision. All ball pythons venomous? No, ball pythons are not venomous. How often do ball pythons shed? Young ball pythons may shed once a month as they grow. Fully grown adults typically shed a few times per year. How long can a ball python go without eating? A ball python might go weeks to months without eating, since their metabolism is so slow, but they often become ill when they go so long without food. If your snake misses more than a couple of consecutive feeding sessions, especially if it is not shedding at the time, they should be seen by a veterinarian. How often do ball pythons eat? Juvenile ball pythons should be fed once a week, and adult ball pythons should be fed every 1 to 2 weeks. All ball pythons nocturnal? Yes, ball pythons are nocturnal. Thank you for watching this video, and peace out to the next one.